Hello, friends. So, Sam Altman says that we should not criticize the high amount of power that they require to train AI because, as it turns out, human beings take even more power. He's talking about you, he's talking about me, he's talking about, people. People for whose convenience, apparently, AI tools have been created. And now, all of a sudden, this slips out of his mouth at an AI summit, no less, where he says that people take energy to train and AI systems take energy to train. And therefore, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has put people and his dear AI tools, which make him a lot of profit, on the same pedestal, or rather, same lack of pedestal. If AI is a tool, then so are human beings in the eyes of Sam Altman. It's a horrid, horrid message, isn't it? It's a horrible thing to say, especially because you're a human being yourself, Sam Altman, and he's talking to an audience composed mostly of human beings. एक दो चाइनीज कुत्ते भी थे वहां पे, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. We are going to address something deeper. Sam Altman told a crowd of people that we should not criticize AI companies for using a power to train AI because people also take energy to train. And there was not one member of the audience there who, I mean, maybe there were people thinking this, but from what I could tell, people were laughing and applauding as if this was a great big philosophical insight. Because what Sam Altman was saying is that humans are tools. And this is not surprising, nor should it appear surprising to anyone, because Sam Altman, at the end of the day, is a capitalist, he's a businessman, he's an industrialist, and he is going to look at people as tools. And who are the people who find this comparison at least applause worthy? Also, people of industry. It was an AI summit after all. You and I were only as going there and getting disappointed, by the way. You and I were only going there to look at fancy gadgets. They were going there with a very different intention. They were going there to find tools, to find ways of becoming more productive, as in making their businesses more productive. And what makes their business more productive? Your body. And it is your body, your hands, your brain, your legs, your ability to do work and create value is what is described as productivity. They think of human beings as productivity units. This is not surprising. What is tragic, however, is that you and I also think of human beings as productivity units. The point of view with which an industrialist looks at a human being and sees a pair of hands, a pair of legs, and the ability to perform labor is also the point of view that somehow you and I have acquired also. We see ourselves as productivity units. It's a cultural malaise, it's a cultural disease whereby you and I, human beings with hearts and minds and the ability to experience joy and sadness, we have started seeing ourselves as tools. Recently, there was this hustler who said that if she's an author and she writes 200 books a year and you write maybe one book in every 6 months, then who wins the race? To her, it was a race. Why was it a race? Because she also was describing herself and everyone who she was talking to as productivity units. Joy and sadness were not part of the equation at all. It was only and only about how much you can produce, how much work you can do. If you have heard book reading discourse, where people think that fiction is a waste of time and non-fiction is better because it makes you productive, it's this problem only in a different manifestation, where reading should only make you better at being productive. If reading is for the sake of joy or pleasure, then it is a waste of time. You hear that? You're a human being. The things that make you human are a waste. And the things that make you useful to Sam Altman are worthwhile. And you will therefore be measured with the same scale as an AI tool is measured. Now, you have the power to escape this, by the way. You can refuse to be measured with that scale. You can tell people like Sam Altman and their mindless stooges that I am a human being and I matter more. I mean more. And I will not be either compared to an AI tool or replaced by an AI tool. As it is, the AI tools are failing to replace people. That is the good news, although that will become clear to us in, you know, a few more years. अपेरेंटली पूरी दुनिया में जो स्कैम सबसे पहले फैल चुके होते हैं और डिबग हो चुके होते हैं उसके बाद वो भारत में आते हैं. The bullshit that Sam Altman and Dario Amodei spilled at the AI summit was only the same garbage that they have spilled in America and Europe for a number of months now, a couple of years now. It has stopped working there. The AI bubble is about to pop. So they bring their entire dhanda to India and hope that people here are gullible enough to fall for it. And turns out we are. Because I not only saw BJP members singing bhajans about AI, I also saw Congress people singing bhajans about AI. But I suppose that is the times we live in right now. The AI summit happened and it ended also somewhat disgracefully on account of the crisis of Galgotian proportions, and I'm not going to talk about it. But I do want to draw attention to the fact that there is a kind of Kool Aid about AI spread on the internet that is being spread by hustlers and tech bros, and wider culture has also absorbed it into itself. So even though AI is part of our discourse now, I don't even see Indian liberals raise a stink or at least uh, a bit of worry about what this means for work itself and for people themselves. There are data centers being built in India, about which the very nice Internet Freedom Foundation recently raised a voice. There are AI tools being not only made available to students, but students are being encouraged to use them through expensive advertisements online and on television. And I have spoken a lot about the downside of this, why effort matters and why everything else matters. So I will not harp on it too much. I hope that made sense. And if it didn't, I'll repeat it because why else am I here? See you next time.